Oh, bro, look at that. That cut is coming through. How is it going, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Today is gonna be the Influencer Classic, the 2000 calorie cut in summer challenge. This is what I eat in a day right now for my cuts. It's 2000 calories per day, roughly 170 to 190 grams of protein, depending on what I substitute. First meal of the day, some eggs. Again, just the bodybuilder classic staple meal. I have 2 whole eggs as well as some egg whites. Where did I put the egg whites? We're buying egg whites, right? Oh, there we go. Make sure you get regular egg whites. This is the brand that I use. What I mean by that, just something with no xanthan gum, no citric acid, because tastes the same price, and the more energy you save on digestion, because that stuff makes digestion harder, the more energy you're able to have in your training sessions. But what I realized from cutting is that, bro, you right now watching this, you're fat. So am I. Because I started the cut at 89 kilos. It's 89, 88 roughly morning weight. And now, guess how much I weigh? I weigh 79. I've lost 10 kilos. And to be fair, I'm lean. I'm definitely 10%, hell, maybe 9.6%. Like, got the shoulder lines visible. If I do a quick triceps pose. Pwah, look at that. Would you believe me if I told you I have not trained triceps in about a month? I just think my arms are big enough and my shoulders are too small, so I just stopped training arms and train shoulders more. But you can tell, I'm lean. So, but that's 10 kilos, bro. So I still have another kilo to go to get down to 8%. Which is all good. I'm actually struggling with the diet. I'm doing very well. But it goes to realize we hold a lot more weight, a lot more fat and fluff than we think we do. And with cutting, normally, right, I'm a great cook. If I'm making a girl over, bro, I can make us a nice, mean, protein, healthy pizza. I know a lot of low-calorie recipes. Hell, I even know how to make a blue fish saute. I bet you don't even know what the fuck that is. Well, I do. I was watching some gourmet cooking videos. I thought, you know what, let me try. I bought the ingredients, made it. Bro, I even have truffle ready on deck to cook with. So, I know how to cook. Issue is, I'm lazy. In the morning, I got stuff to do. I don't got time to make a steak or whip something fancy. That's when I boom, cook, eat, get on with my day. So with eggs, just boom, 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 put them in, finished. And then with them, I have a flatbread. It's one of these bad boys. It's like 100 calories, gives you a carb base that is low in calories. And then I would have some hot sauce and usually avocado, but I don't have any left, so just eggs, sauce, and bread. Yum. Boom, right here. Macros will be on screen. There's also some Brazilian nuts, these bad boys right here. They're very high calorie, they are terrible for cutting, but they have a lot of healthy fats that are phenomenal for your hormone and testosterone levels. And I'm not trying to have low tests while I'm cutting, so I include them in somehow. But what I've noticed with cutting is that when I was bulking, right, I was having my favorite foods, my mother's lasagna, donuts, pizzas, like just finding any way to fit those calories in. Because bro, I'm a hard gainer, I'm an ectomorph. My body hates putting on weight. And I was getting sick of all of it. Like I would get a pizza and I'm thinking, bro, I can't be asked to eat this. I would just have like my favorite food, my favorite restaurants. I'm thinking, just forcing my way through it. But while I'm cutting, this little dab of hot sauce here is like the highlight of my day. I eat it and my mouth's like, oh my God, bro, it's so good. Which is kind of annoying because, look, you're cutting, nothing's nice. Like when you're bulking, nothing tastes nice. And when you're cutting, it's like you can't have the nice stuff, but if you do, you know it's gonna be insane. I think this is why refeed days are very important. Just A, for you to get some more carbs in you, get those glycogen levels back up. But also just to actually have fun eating. For me, I'm not a big foodie. I know some people just love food, you can't go without junk food. I can live without it, it's fine. But every now and then you wanna indulge, you know? So I'm gonna finish this, gonna go to the gym. Today is going to be leg day, and it's gonna be a Tom Platz workout, 10 sets leg extension, 10 sets squats, 10 sets, everything pretty much. Bro, I love that leg day formula. It just works so well. It lets you push yourself to your limits, lets you break down each muscle fibers. You know that you left. You feel like a winner. You know, you're the kind of person that you just left the gym knowing you could not have put in more energy. You've destroyed your body to the utmost level, and you feel proud and happy with yourself. So let's go in and smash that workout.
Somebody please get this bit. If I turn my back, I'm defenseless, and the gold blindly seems senseless. If I hide my pride and let it all go on, then they'll take from me till everything is gone. If I let them go, I'll be outdone. But if I try to catch them, I'll be outrun. If I'm killed by the questions like a cancer, then I'll be buried in the sun until the answer. Fuck myself. Big the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. I can't hold on. I can't hold on. I've been raised and labeled as crazy. My mother wasn't able to raise me. Full of crazy rage and angry teenager. Nothing could change me back. Gangsta rap made me act like a maniac. I was boosted, so influenced by music. I used it as an excuse to do shit. Ooh, I was stupid. No one could tell me nothing. Hip-hop overwhelmed me to the point where it had me in a whole nother realm. It was like isolating myself was healthy. It felt like we was on welfare, but wealthy compelled me to excel in school and failed me, expelled me. When the principal would tell me I was nothing and I wouldn't amount to shit, I made my first million and counted it. Now look at a fucking dropout that quit stupid as shit, rich as fucking proud of it.
I've never hated or loved something more than training legs at the same time.
Quick cutaway to let you guys know, post-workout I had one protein shake, macros on screen, total calories will be kept tracked. Boom, we finished with our workout. Was a beautiful leg session, and now we're on to meal number 3. Meal number 2 was my pre-workout meal, which was some blueberries, a corn cake, and a sprinkle of honey. Just 20 grams, just some healthy sugars to get the nice, good pump. Macros of that will be on screen right here. And now moving on into our third meal, which is our lunch, which is a chicken salad. Normally, most bodybuilders go for chicken and rice, and keep my carb intake 100 per day or less. Not for bodybuilding reasons, just for health reasons. I find when I have low carbs, I just think and perform better. And when making chicken breast, and now chicken breast is the driest meat on the planet. It's honestly drier than my gym crush, which sees me. To make it a bit juicier, just beat it up with a wooden spoon or a metal spoon. Just flatten it up, so this way, what you'll find is, if you don't flatten it, that parts on the outside will be cooked perfectly, they're juicy. Then in the inside, it's still a bit dry. This way, when you beat it up and flatten it, all parts get cooked equally. Just make sure bits of chicken don't fly off everywhere. And for seasoning, I use black pepper, garlic granules, and paprika. I don't use salt personally. You can, it's not calories. I just find that with salt, it makes you store a lot of water around your face and makes your cheeks look very chubby, even though you're a low body fat percentage. And for me especially, I'm just a very high responder to salt. My cheeks are already quite fat as it is for some reason, so I just avoid it just because. Plus it's quite good to avoid salt because high sodium can cause high blood pressure. So all you gotta do is just open this. Bro, I'm weak. The cut is making me weak. Plus this is sealed shut because brand new. This is the one that's still open. Cause I see people like use a million herbs and spices. Bro, I can't be arsed. Too much time. Just boom on top. Garlic granules, boom on top. Paprika, same thing. Just mix it with your hands. Just get in there, just raw dog it. I took my tank top off because when I cook, the kitchen gets absolutely boiling. I'm not just trying to show my abs, even though they come along quite nicely. So when I cook, if it's making breakfast, let me kneel down so you can see my face. I use butter for the eggs, but if I'm making chicken, I use cooking spray. I try to avoid seed oils. Like these 5 sprays of this is literally the only seed oil I eat per day, and it's 5 calories. Which means so little amount, it's not enough to do any real damage, so I just put it in anyway. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I find this as well just lets you cook without worrying about the food sticking, and avoiding cereals entirely is ideal. So if you can, if you're not cutting, use butter. Just trust me, use butter if you're not cutting. And put these on here, put this on high heat. Now in the meantime, while this cooks, I make a second portion for tomorrow. So I use the exact same ingredients, just put them in the fridge. And for the salad base, I use just some lettuce and cucumber. Also, I forgot to mention, I add in about 75 grams of halloumi cheese. Bro, how is this cucumber frozen? Boom, bro, look at that perfect halloumi coloration. Put that in here. Boom, and right here we have our beautiful chicken salad on a paper plate because I can't be asked to wash any dishes. The only thing I didn't show is these almonds right here. A bit of organic almonds, just because they are phenomenal for testosterone levels, just like the Brazilian nuts. So this macros again will be on screen. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna munch this down. And I've noticed, very plain meal. People give me a lot of criticism for not using salt. Thinking, come on, bro, how could you eat it? But my logic is, this isn't that nice, right? It's not awful, it's not bad, but no one goes, yeah, chicken breast, woo! No one, right? So, if it doesn't taste good anyway, just remove the salt, make it healthier, less sodium, look better, and just eat it as it is. So that's why I just remove the salt. Sauces, they help slightly. The only time I use sauces is mainly for breakfast with eggs, just because it tastes really nice. I think I kind of without it, and it's like 2 calories. With this, I tried adding sauce and just tastes the exact same. Doesn't make much of a difference, weirdly. I'm gonna munch this down, and hopefully I won't be hungry after. Well, I'm about to go and grab some fork and knives, but I realized, bro, what am I studying for? I just eat with my bare hand most of the time. I'll wash them, obviously. Because again, I can't be asked to do dishes because let's say you're trying to work on YouTube, work on social media, build a business. But then you gotta cook your food, do the dishes, and then get to work. It's so much time in between, it ruins the flow. So use paper plates, paper cutlery, eat with your hands, boom, call it a day. First bite. I'll be honest, the halloumi carries this meal. It's healthy, just cheese and mint. It was so nice. The lettuce is purely for volume. Honestly, lettuce doesn't even taste that nice. And surprisingly, it's not healthy, And the whole conspiracy about vegetables and how, long story short, every single living organism has a defense mechanism. So for animals, You'd be like speed like a panther, or like big claws like a tiger. It's not something, you know, something to defend themselves from a predator or to help them hunt. Plants are living organisms, but they don't have that. So the theory is they have microbacteria that slowly poisons you and causes things like cancer or other terminal diseases. Now, it's just a theory, take it with a grain of salt, but there is some truth to it once you look at the evidence behind it. Fruits is an exception because fruits want you to eat them, because think about it, our cavemen took a fruit, ate it, and just threw seeds on the floor, and those seeds became trees and gave more fruits. The way they repopulate is via seeds, so they want you to eat them, so they actually are quite nutritious and healthy for you. But vegetables, not really. This is kind of why tomato is viewed as a fruit, because it has seeds. Vegetables, they think that it tries to slowly kill you in an attempt to make you avoid eating it. But enough of the conspiracies, let's feast! And now we have the final meal of the day, my dinner, a double hamburger. Macros will be on screen with some reduced ketchup. Also, a protein shake. These two together is what I use to end the day. And if you look at the burger closely enough, you may realize that it is the most depressing meal you'll ever see in your life. Let's look at it, it's so dry. Broken bread that's black on the inside, that I burned by accident. I've been purposely emptying my fridge because I don't want to buy groceries because I want to do a grocery haul video. So I'm out of cucumbers that were frozen, but then I found they were expired and they felt smushy. Out of lettuce, out of any sauces except the low-calorie Heinz ketchup. So just this. Bon appetit, boys. And yeah, this is one for my end for the day. And with this diet, it should be below 2,000 total calories. And I'm not hungry most of the day. There are times where I could go for food, but it's not like I need to eat, bro, I'm starving, just cravings, whatever. And with this diet as well, because it's so low carb, my body learns to be metabolically flexible. What that means is that your body just learns to use fat for energy rather than just carbs. The average person, most of the diet, like majority of the macros come from carbohydrates, right? I'm sure that that's the case for you or most people, because think about it, pasta, rice, bread, wraps, someone's at work, wants to get a quick lunch, to get a Tesco meal deal, get a sandwich, some crisps. It's single-handedly the most readily available food source, which is very weird when you think about it, because carbohydrates is the only macronutrients humans don't really need. We need fats, we need protein, but not carbohydrates. What makes you think, why is this the one we eat the most by far? I think there's a few reasons. A, it's just so cheap. Like, how much does a bag of pasta cost? Like 48 pence. Rice, pennies. Bread, wraps, very cheap. While compared to meats, meats are very expensive. Eggs cost more than, eggs are cheap, but they cost more than bread and other carb bases. Fats, avocados, nuts can be quite pricey in comparison to carbohydrates, that is. And you begin to realize that, okay, carbs are just the cheapest, why people eat them the most. But they make you feel so sluggish and brain dead and give you brain fog if you eat them too much. I think 100 grams or less is ideal because you can time them so you have most of your carbs before your workout, so this way you get a good pump and have energy for your session, as well as you look better when you're low carbs. Your muscles look a little bit flat, just a little bit, but your face looks so much leaner. You just have that, because your carbs help with water retention, so when you reduce them, your face just looks so much better because you're not holding that much water. You just look leaner. Because I've been at a time where I was 10% body fat, but my face was chubby as hell because I was eating too many carbs. So if you're struggling with dieting, I highly recommend just going low carbs, eating mostly meats. I always try to make sure I have at least one portion of minced beef via this, one portion of chicken in my lunch, and one portion of eggs. And most of the protein comes from those whole food sources, not just whey protein. Don't use whey protein as the main source of protein. That is a terrible mistake. So I'm gonna munch this down, do your final meal, then it's pretty much do some work and get to bed. So if you guys find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing, really helps me out. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of June, so anything you can do can be appreciated. Also, if you have any questions about my diet or like some recipes, let me know in the comments down below. More than happy to help out. And as usual, thank you for your time and attention. It is a valuable resource and I appreciate you giving it to this video. And I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye bye.